Hey everybody, it's Wisp. I am back again, and I'm going to be talking about the Solm retainers. You kind of get the gist of it. I'm going to get right back into it. These are Fire Emblem Engage's official character profiles. I'm just going to be kind of chatting about them and my feelings, and first up is Marin. Marin is a royal knight from Solm, and Tamara's retainer. She's a knight with a fresh and extravagant vibe, who tries to look good every day. Loves all animals, especially rare beasts, and gets fully immersed when seeing them. She likes rare beasts. I mean, that kind of makes sense considering she's our first ever wolf rider. Really cool new class. She rides a dog, a wolf. I'm hoping that it has like this is going to be similar to our cavalry units, but quite a bit faster, perhaps. I think that would be really cool. But we don't know yet, design-wise. I mean, claws on her hands, like fake metal claws. That's cool. Not edgy. It's always cool. Then, like, her necklace is fangs, and that middle part kind of looks jaw-shaped. And then, like, the really, like, fluffy neck, and I don't know, like, the pauldrons. I think she's just a really cool character. I don't have too much else to say here. Like, she's just cool. Right? Like, the blouse thing in the middle. I do think that her supports are going to be very focused on, like, her animals and which animals she wants and all that stuff, which sometimes can be cool, but it can get old. Sure, she is another good example. Her big thing was her wyvern, Minerva, and most of her supports were about Minerva, and it started to get kind of like, yeah, we get it. We get the point. We know where those conversations are going. But she was a great character, so, I mean, it wasn't bad necessarily. But so far, Marin is one of the characters I am most excited to meet, and that brand new class does nothing to hurt it. That is really cool. And next up is Panette. Panette is a royal knight from Solm. She's Tamara's retainer and Pandrea's little sister. Pandrea is another retainer. She's extremely polite with her words. Despite her refined manners, she has unique tastes, such as a fondness of ghosts and insects. So that's cool, right? Like, to get the whole, like, horror person. I'm into, like, ghosts and, like, horror things myself, so it's interesting. And she's got a really cool design with, I think, maybe, like, tattooed stitches on her mouth, or I don't know exactly what that is. But then mostly, it's kind of like a relatively common, like, goth design and setup, but the orange hair makes it stick out a bit, and the orange eyeliner's under there. So those things really help her stick out quite a bit more. But now, the thing that really shocked me is that she's a berserker. She's your axe lady. Axe bros are a bit outdated. We don't get them very often. This game we got Boucheron, who's our axe bro, but he's, like, really nice and friendly and stuff, and, like, that's a cool shift on it, I think. Like, they're sometimes, like, very dude bro-ish. I love Teach, but, like, he'd probably be hard to handle in real life, right? Anyway, Panette is a berserker. She uses an axe, so interesting. Pandrea, right? So Pandrea's a royal knight from Solm. He's Fagato's retainer and Panette's big brother. Loves having the time of his life. Although he doesn't seem serious, he's actually a very devoted and sincere clergyman. So this guy is going to be a fist, or a martial arts and healer unit. He's a clergyman. So his profession is the clergy. And he's also got, like, a minor diamond pattern on his shoulder. So the whole, wait, are they all going to be, like, a card? That's out. Multiple people have diamonds. Now, design-wise, I mean, orange hair is pretty cool, right? So him and Panette already kind of get wins for that. But he looks very well put together and also very confident. And so, loves having the time of his life, but also the confidence in him. Like, I think he's going to be a lot of fun. And he's Fagato's retainer. And Fagato is just a good dude. Like, he's such a nice person that I just always root for him. And for that reason, I think there's a lot going up on Pandrea. Bonnet or Bunets or Punet. These are French names, and I don't know the exact French pronunciation, so we'll have to see. But Bonnet is a royal knight from Solm and Fagato's retainer. He's a research fanatic who operates on his own wavelength. He has a keen sense of taste and smell. He's a young man who loves the taste of everything and anything. He's a young man who loves to taste everything and anything. So we got our taste guy. He's on a horse. I think he's a lance horseman. Lance cavalry. And he's got the single pauldron. Single pauldron characters are always cool. Design-wise, he's not, like, that striking to me. Like, the hair tuft is kind of neat, I guess. But, like, he might grow on me more. Right now, he's kind of just middle of the line. Like, he exists. But I'm excited to get to know him as a character. He's surrounded by 3 retainers that I am much more excited to get to know. Really. But so far, of the 3 retainer groups we've gone over, Solm might actually give Fiorine a run for his money. Solm might be the most exciting for me to meet. And it could be. I think what will happen is Fiorine's retainers are the ones that I'm going to grow attached to and really that are going to really stick with me. But Solm retainers, I think I'm more excited to meet. New classes are involved. Some really interesting design choices are involved. I'm excited to meet these guys for sure. And just because we know he's from Solm, I don't know if it's Solmese or what, but our dancing unit is Seedall. And Seedall is a renowned dancer from Solm. He's well versed at reading fortunes and has a glamorous charm and mysterious air to him. He sometimes says spiteful things, but is especially kind to those he's fond of. Good guy with a bitter tongue, looks kind of like Navarre, but male dancing unit that is actually like the male dancer, you know. So that kind of makes him interesting on that, because usually our male dancing type units are like bards. They don't dance. So this is interesting. But again, of the 5 characters gone over, he's not one that I'm like that excited for, but he seems like a cool enough character. But that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for going over those bios with me. I know we kind of ran through them, but there are so many bios out now. I just kind of wanted to concisely give you what we do know. Since we don't have supports for everybody translated, it's harder to get to know like who they really are, but I do have those bios to go off of, which is nice. But thank you, everybody, and until next time.